What does it feel like to be taken from your home, your loved ones, and placed in the hands of an unknown enemy? A situation that is unfolding right now may offer some insight. It's a hostage situation that has captured the attention of the world, and it began in October 2023. In a terror attack that shocked the world, Hamas militants abducted around 250 people. The Al-Qassam Brigades, Hamas's military wing, was reported to have offered $10,000 and an apartment for each hostage taken to Gaza. The brutality of the attack and the subsequent hostage-taking sparked conflict, leading to retaliatory airstrikes and a humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Over 5,000 Palestinians have lost their lives since the conflict began. Among the hostages was an Israeli-American, Hersh Goldberg-Polin. Injured and desperate, he became a voice for those held captive. A video released by Hamas showed him pleading for medical attention, accusing the Israeli government of neglecting the hostages. His family joined the chorus of voices demanding action, urging world leaders to secure the release of the hostages. Protests erupted in Jerusalem, with citizens demanding action and criticizing the government of Prime Minister Netanyahu for not doing enough to resolve the crisis. Shani Luke, a German tattoo artist who was also taken hostage during the attack, was another face of the crisis. Her grandmother made an emotional plea for her release and urgent medical care, expressing frustration at the lack of government intervention. However, there were moments of hope amidst the turmoil. 50 days into the hostage situation, Israeli hostages, including Adina Moshe, were released as part of a 4-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. The hostages, who had been held in Gaza's tunnels, feared they were about to be executed when they were led out. Instead, they found Red Cross buses waiting for them. In a separate exchange, more hostages were released, and the Israeli prison service released Palestinian prisoners. Despite these glimmers of hope, the situation remains dire. Around 100 hostages are still held captive, with negotiations for a ceasefire and their release having stalled. The United Nations and the United States have called for the immediate release of the hostages, while human rights groups have urged a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. As the world watches, the question remains: how will this crisis be resolved? What actions will be taken to ensure the safe return of the hostages? These are questions that demand answers, and soon. For Hersh Goldberg-Polin, Shani Luke and the other hostages still held captive, time is of the essence. As we wait for updates, we hope for their safe return and an end to the conflict that has claimed so many lives. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.